What is going on, Toyverse? I am Bob O'Mac, and today we are taking a look. We are diving deep. We're going to the extreme. That's right, I'm talking about the Extreme Dash Sets pop-ups. And in this review, I'm going to be covering the ground pack. Here it is in its packaging. Let me go ahead and unbox it real quick for you. And we'll talk about what's inside this and why you should be picking it up today. Alright, here we are, everything unboxed. But before I start showing you what I'm talking about here, I do want to say this. When Extreme Dash Sets first came out, we had some amazing pop-ups and great pop-ups to this day, more of which I will be talking about further down the line as we progress here on the channel. But what I want to bring to attention is, when these things first came out, we did not have any floor layouts. We all had to get creative, those of us who were using them for display and toy photography. As you can see by my, I guess, YouTube station, that's the popular phrase people say, I went out and I got some butcher paper type stuff from Hobby Lobby to try to get a ground effect. I am happy to say Extreme Dash Sets has listened to the fan demand, and we finally got some floor packs to go with some of those early dioramas. Now in this ground pack set, we get flooring for, what is it? The alleyway diorama, the Sector 9, and the, whatchamacallit, the sewer. So we get that. So let me go ahead and show you exactly what's going on here. So here is the first panel. Maybe I can zoom out a little bit. Oh, I'm all the way zoomed out. So here's the first panel. Looking very nice. And like I say, all you have to do is just lay it on the ground and then set up the pop-up, which I will be covering a little bit more as we progress here. But done very nicely, very well needed, and very excited. And as we continue on, if I can get my footing right, we have another piece looking very well. I love the attention to detail here. You got the cracks, you got splattering, you just got a lot of stuff going on. It looks great and it sets up very nicely. Last but not least, for the alleyway, we have this piece. Got a big oil stain or pothole type thing going on. A whole bunch of other cracks, just looking very nice. Next up, if I can grab all three of them, is our sewer set. So we got these big trenches with the grates over them. We got ooze and stuff. Great for turtles or any other slimy things like aliens and stuff. You got scuff marks and weathering and stuff all printed out and applied very nicely. There's that one. And there's that one. And here's the great thing about all of these before I get into the third set. They are all interchangeable. So if you want to use this one for maybe like the Asylum that I just reviewed, you can go ahead and pop that in, no problem. Or if you want to use, well, let's just bring in the Sector 9 set here. If you want to use these grates on something else, you totally can. That's the fun thing about these pop-ups, is that you have a variety of options. And the detail on these I'm always impressed by it. And I'm a sucker for simple things that work out very well. And that's not to say that there wasn't a lot of hard work put into this, because there was a tremendous amount. But when it's in its final form, I think a lot of us sometimes forget that. So there's that, and there's the last piece. All in all, very happy to have these in my hands and to show to each and every one of you. Now that I've talked about that, let's go ahead and stop it here, and I'll show you some different layouts I created with the ground pack applied to its respected backdrop piece. So stick with me, guys. There are a lot of cuts in this, but I promise you'll like what's going on. Alright, gang, I have already set up my Sector 9 backdrop, if you will, and laid down the Sector 9 flooring, and then set up an alien display with the red alien queen. So I'm going to go ahead and show you just how it all looks now that we have the floor layout to go along with the backdrop, if you will. So bear with me as I move the camera around. So as you can tell, you got a lot of space to work with. Now I got like 12 alien eggs set up and the alien queen. With the backdrop already designed to accommodate this much space, now we have a floor set that works very well with it. So let me just move this around real quick so you get a full panorama view of everything. All in all, I think it looks fantastic. The floor really accentuates, if you will, the backdrops itself. And then once you have something displayed in it, it gives you even a fuller picture than before. So all in all, very happy with this. Looking great, like I said. Let's go ahead and stop it here. Let me set up another backdrop so you can see how it looks with that setup. Alright guys, I am back and I've already went ahead and I've set up the sewer backdrop, which you can pick up at Extreme Sets. It's still in stock. Don't ask me why it's not in stock anymore. La, 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 la. Alright gang, here I am with the sewer backdrop laid out. I've taken 2 of the 3 of the sewer ground pack floors, if you will, and I've laid them across to give you a better range and idea of how it all looks set up. And I gotta say, I love the way the room looks. It fills out quite nicely. These ground packs, I can't stress enough, are very, very well welcomed. Only because you had to get creative on how you had to lay out your floor. And now with these right here, they just fit in sync with each other very well. And I know that's by design, but at the same time, it's a by design that is performed very well in the execution, if you will. So here's the sewer layout. I'm going to go ahead and set up the other one, and we'll take it from there. So here we are, gang, with our final comparison. I've went ahead and already set up the alleyway. I decided to do it a little bit differently, just so you get a size comparison here and scale as to having the ground pack for the alley with the actual alley itself. Now you see the Batmobile here, and let me just move the camera around so you can get a better idea. I think it looks fantastic. I have no complaints with it. It fits in the mood very well and looks really good. I'm not sure there's much else to say. Like I said, I just wanted you guys to see what was going on with it. So if you haven't already, go out and pick these up. And yes, that is my recommendation for these. If you have the backdrops from Extreme Sets and you're looking to finally fill that void with a ground layout, these things are definitely for you. Heck, I even think they're good for just putting on a shelf and having a nice floor layout. But that's just my own personal take about it. And as always, you can go pick these up not only at BigBadToyStore.com, but head over to Extreme-Sets.com too to see what they're cooking up. He's got so much stuff going on there. I'm telling you guys, you're really going to like it if toy photography or displaying your figures in a new way is your thing. So that's going to wrap it up. Let me just get a few other plugs in real quick here. I want to thank the DTKC show every Monday night for giving me a shout out on a plug. I also want you to head over to undercovercapes.com for all things geekery. And if you're a fan of toy photography, use the hashtag ToyLoverCrew on Instagram and throw a follow at ToyLoverCrew there as well. Guys, I'll have some slideshow pictures up here in a moment. Like and subscribe, share with a friend, share with the neighbors, share with anyone you please. And until next time, great googly moogly.